Who wants to do that? Like they're... Arda, are we live? Man, that's what I'd like to do one day, is have somebody just sitting here staring. Who would like to do that? Who would like to be the... Huh? Would you like to do that, Josh? Would you mind doing that for me? All right, we're about live over here on the old... Let me pull this up. All right, who likes my new shirt? Who wants one? We got Jason Connor. What's shaking? You do? Well, we've got, after this, somebody's going to go and get, I think we've got like 100, or I bought 100 of them. So, I know it's a little late in the year. I apologize. Hey, but I expect y'all to wear them, even in August. Which, even when you're playing golf, I expect you to be in the GTT hoodie. So, we're going to give some of these out. Gracie, be committed the way you do one thing. It's the way you do everything. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the morning grind. If you're on the show, please like, comment, and share the stream. And I'll be back today at 11 o'clock with James Harper on this here network doing something else. 60 seconds of gratitude. Let's hop right over there. Who should we be thankful for yesterday? It appears there would be 7 folks that hit the list yesterday. Show of hands if you think you made that list. Everybody in the room's got their hands up. We got a guy that don't even work here with his hand up. I like it. Joshua, again, congratulations, Josh. Let's brag on the kid. Let's brag on Hayden, too, and Andre, because this is the way a lot of deals should work. Josh was talking to a lady. She was looking to buy in another city far away. It wasn't an easy thing to go do. Josh kept showing her things. Maybe Josh couldn't find her anything. She got a little down on Josh. Then his boss called him, Hayden. Hayden called the girl as the sales manager. Revived it, got another chance, but the whole time Drew was helping Josh quarterback the deal. See, it takes multiple people a lot of times to get deals done. It's called tagging. So if you're in the sales business, sometimes the person that could help you the most is not you. It's somebody else calling that lead. Hey, what's going on? What'd he do wrong? She told you, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Told on you.
Snitch.
Snitches get commission checks around here, though. Congratulations, Josh. He inked the deal last night. KK, 50 calls, congrats. Andre, 50 calls, congrats. Low Rima, 51 calls. Hayden, 55 calls. Noah, 51 calls. Gracie, 50 calls. You hit your targets quite often already. Do you understand the importance? Do you understand the importance of hitting these call targets?
Yeah, you be committed to the way you do one thing, the way you do everything.
See, that's why whenever I go into the bathroom and there's like piss on the floor, I'm coming there after you, or there's a mess in there. And if I see it and now I know it's there, I got to clean it up. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to see some things that y'all are doing wrong that I don't tell you. I ignore it. So the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. That's why we put it up here. Be committed. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Today on the Morning Grind, what we're talking about is attitudes are contagious. Who knows what that means? And I couldn't sleep at all because of that indigestion. Thank you for giving me all this yesterday.
You're welcome.
It's like Moon Guy.
A good example on the good side would be Mr. Steve Moon Guy. Somebody type in, plug Steve Moon Guy. Steve Moon Guy, I'll tell you a story. I was flying to Miami a couple years ago, and I really believe that guy, like whenever he speaks over me, I feel at peace. And he prayed that I was not going to crash on the airplane. And I had so much belief because of what he said. He's an African preacher. So we're going into Miami, and I am getting better at flying. But a couple years ago, I really didn't like it at all. And we're landing, and right when we get right when we're about to touch, we go right back up. Like a thunderstorm happened, just like right at that same split second, and they pulled it up. My wife was on the plane right beside me. Maybe she'll remember this. So we had to go up. We're coming back. And then the next time we're coming back around, we don't even get close, and he pulls it up again. Yeah. So then we're just flying around out there. And I'm like, you know what? Moon Guy said we're going to be okay, so we're going to be okay. So when you're around a guy like Mr. Moon Guy, it does elevate your belief, your attitude. He'll come in and just smile, and all will be well. It will be fine. He's kind of like Akeem in Coming to America. You ever seen Coming to America? Have you?
No, I haven't.
Birds. Okay, that's an example of being around somebody that gives you an elevation in your mood, in your mindset, in your self-belief. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to 3. Hey, I remember that one too, Steve. We'll tell that one another day. But have you ever been around someone that gets like I can get negative, and I can get all y'all negative. I can get so negative the whole damn office is negative. That's a problem I got. You know why I got that problem? I still fight some things of unsuccess in my past, not believing enough that it's going to work out for me. But are you around anybody that they're negative? They point out things that don't work, or they just make a big deal out of everything. Have you ever been around those kind of people? Do you know no matter who you're around, you become that person? It don't discriminate. If you're hanging around positive people, Chris Clark wasn't shaking, more than likely. What do you guys leave a comment? What do you think about the new shirt, the new logo? I left the house this morning. My wife probably thinks, hey, when did you get this? But Chris Clark, if you wear a medium, come up here and get you one. What do we have over there? Mediums?
It was just one medium, and the other one was a large.
So I thought you had 3 shirts over there.
Yeah, we got one.
Okay. Negativity is exhausting. Yes. I can be. You ask my wife. I can go negative. I can go there pretty quickly. I get frustrated easily. But the reason why I talk about this is because I want to bring awareness to it, because your life is a lot better whenever you're thinking of an abundance of positivity, and good things are going to happen. Smile, Hayden. Do the smile.
I appreciate you.
Is this 100% cotton? We got Chris Clark being picky on this free shirt.
We'll have to check the tag.
We'll have to do some research on this, Chris Clark, but yeah, we'll look into that. But no, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they didn't even know how negative, they didn't even know they had jumped into the negative end of the pool. I'm over here in the positive end of the pool, and it takes a lot for somebody to listen when they're negative. When they're positive, you're more open, you'll listen to things. But whenever you're negative, it's like you won't listen to anything. Have you ever noticed that when you're negative, you're just in a bad state? So Cardone has this negativity diet. Have y'all watched that on there? See, huh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's 24 hours without being negative. Everything's got to be a positive response. You don't remember that?
I agree. Yes.
Yes. Then like the first time you say something that's negative or a no, you got to start the time all over again. How far can you get? How far can you get in this challenge without being negative? Huh? Even when it's a no. So today's lesson, we're going to tie this into sales. A lot of people have to tell people no way too early. But, is this house available? And it's not. How do you handle those situations? Because for us, we only get this one split second to win these people over. And you don't win people over with information. You win them over with
Certainty.
attitude.
Positivity.
We're talking about attitude. So hello, we're talking about attitude. So here's why I always tell you guys to take 100% responsibility for whatever happened. Put you in control of everything, because you can change things. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm sorry, if Josh is pissed off, that lady backs out on him today, he's pissed off. I'd be mad too. But let's just say if Josh got a bad attitude, do you think you could get him out of his bad attitude?
Yeah, I think I could.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
Yes.
I know I could.
You don't think you could? Well, see, that's a bad attitude.
Wow.
because you need to feel like you've got enough power. It's your fault. He's in a bad mood.
Sorry. Things just always got to be different.
Danny Ward, what's up, man? How's it down? Hey, Danny Ward, you need it when you're up here in Tennessee. Come get you one of these shirts right here. Show it around down there when you go in them Braves game. I don't care if it's 102 degrees there. I need you to wear this. It's going to be, what's it going to be today, 70?
Make it a cutoff.
Be Bill Belichick.
3/4 sleeve.
So today, here's what I want you to pay attention to, okay? Listen, this is your little assignment for today. How long can you go with no negativity? How long can you go throughout this day without going no, without being negative, without a bad thought? How can you reverse engineer all these thoughts up there towards positive? So I had to tell this person, you cannot be pissed off and in a state of gratitude at the same time. It's impossible. Which one do you want to choose? Do you want to be mad about something, or do you want to be... You can always find something to be happy about.
Go to your happy place.
What's your happy place, Josh?
Xena. Playing piano. Got ducks running around. Bubbles.
Okay, well, how can you get there right now? How can you get to that spot right here?
Gotta go to it in my mind.
All right. Well, see, me and my wife were watching this show last night, and it's, who's watching the mayor of Eastwood, or Easttown?
What's that about?
I mean, it's just one of these shows that we like. It's a crime drama. But I was sitting there watching this lady. She's got cancer, and she's lost her daughter. Like, she don't know if her daughter's alive. And I was just thinking, how would you feel like if you had something so bad you couldn't even have a normal life? Like, what if? Here's how I get myself in a good mood: is I compare what it could be to what I've got. You ever think about
I
that?
always think it can always be.
Well, I don't think it could always be worse. I always think of an example. Here's what I could be dealing with. I could be dealing with I don't get to do any of these things that I get to do every day. I bring up this comparison. Now, I was watching this show last night, and I was just thinking about this lady, the character in the movie, who has nothing in her life to look forward to. Daughter's missing. She's on a mission to find her daughter. She's got cancer. Imagine if that's what you were looking for. So if you're watching this and you can get up and do whatever you want to do today, compare an example of how bad it could be to what it is that you get to do today. You get to come in here and do what today, Josh?
Role play. Train. Sell houses. Talk to people. Look at you. Listen
else?
to your great content.
What else?
Hey, get around weatherman. Get around.
Okay, but I mean, just think about how bad things could be. Just think about that. And what that does, it forces your mind into a state of gratitude. Got to go play golf yesterday. Think about all. I mean, even when you suck, how many shots you? Hey, I've got your hybrid still, don't I? I'm not giving it back.
You got it, sure.
He broke.
It's probably broken.
I was about to say, I'm surprised.
It's got a lot of dirt on it anyway. A lot of mud.
Stop him from breaking my seminar.
But in a serious note, you can always put yourself into a better condition, a better state by comparing to like somebody else's story. Like I learned this from Ed Milet. Does anybody know who Ed Milet is? Well, he's a huge influencer on Instagram, and I heard him speak at 10X, and he was extremely powerful. And he was telling this story about when he was in his late 20s, how everything in his life had just gone to hell. And he was sitting there across from a friend of his who would tell him the truth. And Ed Milet told him, man, every single thing in my life sucks right now. Every single thing I've got sucks. And here we go again. And about the time he got that comment out, 2 cancer patients walked by, could barely walk. And that guy looked at him and said, does everything in your life suck? And that was like a game changer for him. So whenever you're in these pity parties, whenever you're down on yourself and you think that things just suck in your life, they don't suck as much as you think. Everybody, have a great day.